it's Brian from Meeplace.com. Let me just give you a quick overview of what we have on our dev server right now for 2.9. It's not all the features, a lot of them are still on our local testing site. It has to go through our QA to make sure everything's bug free and works properly. So one of the first little features that we added was these images you used to not be able to click. They were all dead links, and a lot of customers said, hey, can we get those clickable? So yeah, we made them clickable now, so now you can actually get to that business through clicking the actual image on the home page. Another thing we added when trying to upload a photo, it was like an ugly browse button. It just pop up a window, but what we have now is actually a visual uploader. So now when you click upload a photo, you click browse. Let's go see what kind of picture I could upload here. Click the image, and now what it's going to do, it gives you an actual file name. Say yes, start upload. And what it's doing now is it actually giving you visual upload, that it's up at 100%, upload finished, and done. And there's the photo that we just uploaded. Another feature that we did was a lot of the SEO on the categories, as you can see down at the bottom left hand corner. Now actually when you roll over the categories, it gives you category / whatever the category is. Before it was just kind of the ID number, and that wasn't great for SEO, but now when you click it, up at the top you have golf courses. So that's a cool little feature that we've been working on. We also fixed on home was popular events and top events. When people were clicking in an event saying that they're in or that's cool, it wasn't really affecting the popular events section. So what we did is we fixed that to calculate the proper settings for those. Another cool thing is now when you go to contact and someone actually fills out a form for contact, you'll actually get a notification sent to your email. Before it didn't happen. So what we did is in your mail settings, we added an extra field called when you contact us feedback. You click select for a notification and type in your email address there. And one of the big things was the multi-language system. People think it's great, but they wanted to be able to have a way to set their default language. So now what we did is we have in the admin panel a language setting. And here what you can do is pretty cool, is you can actually have where the browser will detect a user's language. So if they're coming from China and you actually have a Chinese language file within your system, it will automatically detect that language. Another cool thing is you can hide the menu and then also set where you want the default language to be. If someone doesn't have a language file, if someone's coming from Poland, you don't have a Polish file, it'll still go in default to English. So let's check that out. Let's hide it. Now you don't have that little drop down button anymore, and what will happen is it'll try to detect the browser's language. If you have that language file, it will show up. You can also use a fixed language. So let's say you're in an area where it's just primarily English, you're not going to have anybody with a different language come in, you can click apply, and now that will just stay at that default language. So let's change it to Chinese. Automatically change there. So you don't have to go in and edit the TPL files. I know that was kind of annoying before, but now we have fixed that. Another cool thing that we're doing is we have in the categories, your business categories, is you can actually add keywords and descriptions in each category. So let's say you wanted to add a category, you wanted to actually get those keywords for that category in the description, you could add that, and now that's even more SEO friendly with your categories. If you want to go in and actually edit, you now have two new fields, keywords and description. That'll help you guys with your SEO for your categories, which is really cool. That's about it right now. We're going to do another video next week to kind of show more of what we're doing and kind of a little bit more of a little feature show off. Next week we should have the city search, which is not a drop down anymore, but actually an auto suggest, and also the business suggest done as well. Once we have that done, I will post a new video and let you guys see, and hopefully in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, we'll have 2.9 out. Thanks guys. Bye. Hey guys, it's Brian again. What I'm going to do is just kind of explain what other features are going to be in 2.9 so you guys can get a feel of what's going to come out when we do send out the update. One of the things that we're going to be adding is where businesses can now request a star listing within their admin panel. Before, you actually had a contact and then set their email back and forth. But now they can just, once they've claimed their business, they can open up their their business admin panel and say, hey, I would like to request to be a Start Business, and it'll go into your admin to be able to approve or disapprove that request. What we're doing is we're adding more fields to the businesses. We're going to be adding, handicapped, smoking, credit cards, etc. And then eventually, probably in 3.0, 3.1 will allow you to just add your own. So if there's a field that you don't want to have to go in and code, you can just go in the admin and type in, VIP, yes, anything you wish to do. We're going to go in and fix, and remember, these are just actual feature list. Our bug list is a lot different. We don't really go into those. We put those in the notes for our releases. Event edits, we're changing how that's going to be done to where you can actually go in and edit your event. Latest rating profile, there was a bug in there. We're going to change that to where you can see a person's latest ratings depending on their date or actually the rating of that review. We're changing the friend request system. I know before you could just go and see anybody's profile if you're logged in. Now you actually have to send a request. That person has to approve that friendship request for you to be able to see their profile. What we're also doing is we're going to give users the ability to delete or edit their own comments, their own classifieds, and their own events. What we're also adding is an upload multiple pictures at the same time. This is when you want to add a picture for an event, a listing, and also for classified you can sit there and add 5 photos at a time. What we're doing is, since we bought out Pro Clones, we're taking their top reviews section, which allowed, it was kind of like a competition for your users where the person with the most reviews was number 1, ranked number 2, ranked number 3. We're going to take that and actually implement that into our code. What we were having now too is within the feature, we're also doing a drop down within the searches, but this is going to allow you to search across all tables. So let's say you typed in sushi and you had a category that was sushi. You just would type in sushi and any business associated with that keyword would actually pop up in the listing. We're adding classified photos to the classified, so when you post a classified you actually post a picture of the item that a user is selling. What we're also doing is we're going to create a new section called deals where businesses will be able to post their own deals in a deals section, and they'll also associate it within their listing. Also, you'll be able to attach an event to a pre-existing listing as well, so you don't have to type in the whole information again. You can see a list of businesses that are listed, click that business, boom, automatically enters into the event. This is another thing, claim businesses can add their own deals. We're fixing a lot of the image problems. We're adding a business hours system that's a lot different than what we have now. Now you'll be able to set your Monday through Sunday business hours instead of it just being you can only set per week. If you say you're open from 8 to 5, then that goes across all the days. Now you'll be able to say closed on Wednesdays, closed on Fridays, open on Saturday from 1 to 5, open on Sunday from 10 to 11, whatever you want to do. In the back end, we're going to have it where the cities are alphabetically ordered. I know this is was something that was really annoying to everybody, but now what we're doing is where it's just going to automatically alphabetize your cities within the database. Event start date. This was not on everybody's system, but the majority, when someone would start an event, they would have to actually say what the day is. So what we're going to do is automatically have it set for the day of what the day is when someone's posting it. We're fixing a weird graphic bug. For some reason the chatter button is showing up on the deals button, which is really weird. I don't even know where that started, so we're reissuing that button as well. I showed you guys a little bit of the SEO on the categories in the last video, and of course the city drop down is being changed to an auto suggest. So hopefully by next week I'll be able to send you guys another video with majority of these features. All these are in testing right now or being finished. So probably in about 2 weeks I think we'll be fully done and finished with testing, and we can send this off to you guys. Alright, thanks.